In 1965 Manhattan, Rip drops Henry Haywood off to protect the Spear of Destiny. He asks Rip to give his dog tags to his wife Betty and son Hank. The Legends of Tomorrow arrive to look for him, but are unsuccessful. Back on the Wave Rider, they find out that Henry joined NASA, so they had to retrieve him before the Legion of Doom do. Rip is surprised to see the team so proactive after creating a plan to save Henry so quickly. They arrive in 1970 at the NASA base, and after a brief altercation between Henry and Rip, they all regroup. Nate realizes that his grandfather hid the piece of the spear under the flag Neil Armstrong had planted on the first mission to the moon. The team realized that the mishap on Apollo 13 never happened and that the Legion is responsible. Eobard is revealed to have taken the identities of one of the astronauts on board and subdues them all as they approach the moon. Stein, Jax, and Mick infiltrate mission control while Henry accompanies the rest of the Legends to the moon. Stein tells them that they have a 17-minute window until the mission control eyes are on them. Henry refuses to talk to Rip, so Nate talks to him. Henry tells Nate that he is mad at Rip because he has been away from his wife and son for 14 years. Nate tells Henry about Rip's family and how they were killed to help him gain some perspective. Ray boards Apollo 13 and follows Eobard but is spotted. The two fight and Ray accidentally separates the lamb from the command module. Stein and Mick create a distraction by sitting at mission control while Ray lands the lamb. Jax is able to cut the feed in time for mission control to miss all the commotion. Ray tells the team that he subdued Thawne, but the team needs to pick him up since his suit has been damaged, as well as the lamb. After Nate and Amaya talk about him changing his family's history, Sarah tries to stop the command module from crashing into space debris. The Wave Rider is hit by meteor shower as they try to redirect the command module. Ray makes his way to the flag to retrieve the spear fragment. The team tell him that he is stranded on the moon for the meantime due to the damage the ship has sustained. Ray returns to the lamb and creates a video log before being interrupted by Eobard. The evil speedster tries to convince Ray to let him free so that they can work together to stay alive. Amaya tells Henry that if he returns to his old life, he may change the way Nate grows up. Nate tells him that Henry, Betty, and Hank deserve to be happy together. Angered that she revealed the truth to Henry, Nate tells Amaya that they do not have a future together and to ask Ray about her future. Henry and Rip talk, with the two apologizing to one another. Ray frees Eobard and the two work together to fix the lamb. Eobard tries to convince Ray that they are similar in many ways despite all the horrible things the evil speedster has done. After making the repairs, they prepare to be intercepted by the command module, which is underneath the Wave Rider. The timeline is restored as mission control gets in contact with the Odyssey. Stein tells Mick that the Legends are running on very low fuel and that they have very small chance of returning. Ray brings Eobard back to the Wave Rider to be locked away. Stein tells Sarah that she must conserve every amount of energy to be able to return to Earth. Henry's son Hank arrives at mission control and Mick lets Nate know. Ray realizes that Eobard has the answers to making the safe landing. Eobard tells him that the re-entry angle that they must achieve is 38 degrees. They ask Stein, who tells them that it sounds like a plausible theory. They all doubt Eobard but trust Ray's judgment. Stein tells them that they must open the hatch in order to stop the Wave Rider from exploding. Henry decides to sacrifice himself to save the rest of the team. Nate tries to stop his grandfather, but Henry tells him to tell his wife and son that he is sorry before opening the hatch. The Legends successfully enter Earth's atmosphere, but Nate is left broken. Amaya comforts him as he breaks down. Eobard freezes right through the containment and Ray confronts him. Ray realizes that he is a time remnant and something has changed within him. The speedster then escapes the ship. Nate talks to the younger version of his father Hank at the mission control. He tells him that they will both be able to move on from losing their fathers one day. Sarah talks to Rip and tells him that she is glad to have him back. Amaya and Nate apologize to one another for the things that they had said. After he leaves, Amaya asks Gideon to show her the future. She sees her village being burned down and her granddaughter Marie, who is a new vixen, who is excited to see the return of Snart. Will we ever see the Legion of Doom with a complete roster before the end of the season? Well, Amaya's mind changed now that she knows about Marie. Is the time remnant of Eobard trying to be the real Eobard? Is he Pinocchio? Will Jay Garrick or Bart Allen appear to take on the Black Flash? Find out on the next episode of Legends of Tomorrow. Boom.